morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Would
You could be on
You
radio, you.
Rather.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, he's got quite a radio voice, hasn't he?
Yeah, thank you, Rick.
You have heard him, haven't you?
Yeah, how we started that there. I thought I closed my eyes. I was listening to the radio.
He was hypnotised.
I was by his sexual growl.
Please crack on.
Now, please be advised that this is an explicit
Pretty rude.
podcast. It can get quite rude, quite disgusting, but these are important decisions we have to make.
Absolutely.
These are world-deciding decisions.
They are. These could happen.
No.
So, introducing myself,
No.
Dean,
John,
Rick.
and we have got some brilliant Would You Rathers tonight.
We've got a couple each just because we're down on numbers.
We are.
Graham's... God knows what he's doing.
Graham's out on the piss, isn't he? Yeah, his priorities are all fucking wrong.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, is that...
No,
it's
it's tonight.
Is he?
Tonight, yeah, he's out on the piss.
Shit.
He's out drinking.
He's out drinking,
Yeah,
yeah.
and he's missing out on this.
Would you rather?
Wow.
I'd rather... Did you take the tiger back out of this?
Yeah, I did.
Did you?
Maybe I didn't, actually.
I can see. It might be just a reflection of, I don't know, anyway.
Did I take the tea back?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think I did. Is it getting stronger as you drink it?
I'll find out when I get near to the bottom.
Left a little surprise for
Take
you.
it back.
Who's wanting to go first? Yeah.
I'll go first.
Go on
I'll
then.
go first.
Go on the radio voice. Go on then, son.
Because for once, I haven't come up with the most gross one ever. So this week,
I'm glad I fucking sat down.
I've come up with, would you rather get a pair of pliers
Is that it?
and remove your own teeth? No, come on. And have to remove your own teeth one by one with the pliers. So you can hear the crunching.
Okay.
You can hear them coming out one by one.
Okay.
Yeah? Or would you rather go through a permanent sex change?
Do you know?
Where we went from one extreme.
I was thinking about transgender upstairs.
Oh, yeah, now.
I was, yeah.
What?
I was having a piss upstairs and I was thinking...
Nothing to do with this podcast. You just said... You know what I'd love? A pair of tits. Every time I go to the toilet, you know what I'd like? To have to sit down.
I was having a piss upstairs thinking about would you rather, and I was thinking something to do with transgender. Don't ask us why.
And funny
Transgender
enough,
and something else.
last night I didn't sleep very well, and I dreamt that all my teeth fell out, which is similar to like having a plier.
Actually, if you read dream books, that means
no,
something.
I've heard.
But
it means you're sexually frustrated.
True.
Isn't it? Which...
No. Everyone has had that dream at some point. You mentioned that one.
No, it's
Most
true. I'm
people
sexually frustrated.
So am I, but that's another thing, isn't it?
Right,
but-
so we've got teeth pulling out.
Pulling the teeth out is disgusting. Can you imagine pulling your own
Or
teeth out with
having
pliers?
to change sex. How far long? Forever.
That's it, permanently.
Well,
Once it's off, it's off. Once it's chopped off, it's gone.
Did he just ask that fucking question?
Yeah, because you got to go through your life wearing a bit.
I'm going to be a woman for the rest of my life.
Mate,
I
right,
don't
okay.
fancy women.
It's not going to be...
No one's going to fancy...
It's not going to be a temp thing, mate. If your cock is lobbed off, okay, it is going to be lobbed off.
Well,
for
this is an
fucking life.
easy one then, isn't it? You're going to pull your teeth out. You're not going to want to be a woman.
You can get dentures, can't you?
You can get dentures, but dentures are a pain in the ass.
Turning into a woman and having men chasing you could be a very painful experience.
Depends if you make a pretty. Depends if you make a pretty woman or not. If you don't make a pretty woman, fine, yeah.
That's...
Do you think I'd make a pretty woman?
Well, I'm fucking looking at one now. I would give me the pliers.
Give me the pliers. I'm not going to be.
I'd change my name as well. I'd change it like Della the Fella. So I have a female name, but then Della the Fella.
Danielle
Danielle the Fella.
Dean.
I go from Dean to Danielle.
You're looking into this far too much, Dean.
Della the Fella.
Is that what you do?
You're frightening
Is that
me.
what you do?
You're frightening me, mate.
You'd have a sex
You actually
change?
give me... He's giving me coming to
Would
bed
you have
eyes and
sex
everything,
change?
yeah?
Well, you see, you think it's an easy choice, don't you? But
I think you're trying to tell us something here.
no, listen, no. You see, you straight away thought that, and I thought that, right? But if someone comes up to you and gives you a pair of pliers, and you're sat there with a pair of pliers, and you've got to crunch each tooth out, or say that they can put you under, and you go through a sex change.
Well, the teeth is more painful, but it's only going to be painful, like, you'd probably pass out, wouldn't you? But it's only going to be painful for however long that is.
Hang on, you're pulling your own teeth out or someone's doing it for
You're
you?
pulling your own
You've got to
teeth
do it
out.
yourself with the pliers.
I'd
It goes against every
I'd
instinct.
get
But
so
once it's
pissed.
done, yeah, but once it's done, and then you're going to be a woman for the rest of your life.
No, give me the plies. I would get so pissed on. I would get
You get so pissed on.
vodka neat. Give me vodka neat, and then I'll do it.
Right, okay.
Easy.
I'm sure you said you'd like your own pair of breasts to fondle, Rick. You said that.
I would,
It's a
but
big
maybe
tin
not
anyway.
forever.
Not forever, not to go. Yeah.
Just on the lonely nights.
Right, okay, so
Yeah.
we're going for.
Yeah, sorted.
Plies,
Is that
then.
what were you going for?
Yeah, I'm going for plies in
Plies?
the end.
Yeah, easy. Do you mind if I go next? Is that alright, John?
Straight sock. Yeah, go on.
Fantastic. This is quite a simple one, really. You're a mutant, right? And you have the ability to either go back in time or go forward in time.
We've had this.
No, we haven't.
Yes, we have.
No, we haven't. What would you rather?
I'm sure we've had this.
No, we haven't.
We've had time travel once.
I'll tell you what, I'll go back in time. And I think we've had time travel once, but I don't think it was between going forward or backward. And if it was, don't care, do it.
I'd rather go forward.
You want to see your future?
Yep.
You'll find out when you die?
Yep.
You wouldn't want to know that. Who would want to know that?
No, I would like to see how my kids progress and.
But you can go back in time and change things, or you can go back in time and basically the question.
Right. Sorry, but in relation to back in time and going into the future, how far back in time and how far into the future? So it's your choice.
So do you have to choose
can move around
do
whenever
you
you
have to choose a certain date, and then once you make that trip, you stay there?
No, you can move
100%.
around.
You can move around.
So
Well, then
could be-
but then you'd be going into the
Present
you
to
go
back,
into the
present to
past,
back,
you're
or
going
present
back.
to future.
But you can only come up back to where you are now.
Right. So it's
So you could
present,
go
You can go
5
into the
minutes,
future 5 minutes, or you can go into the future.
10,000 years.
and you can
No,
always
it's just be
return.
dead.
Well, no, you know what I mean. Though.
You can move forward, maybe.
Uh,
Well, in your case, maybe I'd only risk a couple of years, John. Otherwise,
Now you see,
um,
see those
Arsehole.
those time travel films and stuff absolutely do my
yeah,
head
they
in.
do my head.
Where they go back in time and little
Change
things that they
something.
do have a
Butterfly
ripple effect.
effect,
Yeah, ripple effect through time, and like you change all things. This all happens.
But would that be a bad thing? You happy with where you are now?
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have chose this life choice. I would have thought.
Are you allowed to go back and influence your own life or not? Is it just you are?
See, it's that question: would you go back to when you were a kid and do it again differently? I definitely would do my childhood again, knowing what I know now. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe,
Like,
yeah.
Having the experience you've got now, being able to go back in time and have a different kind of.
So are you just saying your conscious goes back in your own body to a younger life, like you go back into your.
Yeah, you're still you.
So you've got your present state of mind, but you go into your body when you're a kid, or you've got your present state
Yeah,
of
you
mind,
go
go
into
into your
the
body
body
when you're
as
future,
you're
because
a
that
kid.
makes it easier. You don't be an old man.
Yeah.
I would maybe change my childhood, but I would try and
No, you'd advance into an old man, though, wouldn't you? Yeah. So you're going into the future. You're going back in time. You're becoming young, but your conscious is still
Your
there.
conscious is still there from
But
the
you're
present.
in a young body. Whereas you go forward in time, you're going to be in an older body, but your conscious is still.
Now we've not had that one. Would you rather
No,
about
no.
keeping your conscience and conscious mind in the present, but you've got to stay in whatever body is in the future, whatever body's in the past.
but
For me, I'm over the hill, so I'd probably go backwards.
yeah,
You're not over the hills.
But I would change my childhood and go for the life that I've got now. I would still choose that track.
Will it happen though? Because as soon as you go back and you're planning to do it slightly differently
Yeah, but-
as you're younger,
Are
that
you,
butterfly effect, it might change everything, and you'll remember what you had from now. And you might be aiming to try and get that back.
fact, have I seen that?
Yeah.
Who's got that? Who's
Anyway,
who's in that? Who married Demi Moore? What's his name?
I haven't seen it.
The prank fella, MTV.
What does this matter?
Anyway, I would.
I'd go back in time. I mean, I didn't have the worst childhood, but I think it could be
The
better.
thing is, I would go in the future because I like what I've got now.
Okay. And then you've got the option of coming back now. But then you've got the risk of seeing something really awful.
But you could also see all the football results and come back and put a bet on it. And
Could you
I
change
thought you
it?
were going to say something else.
No, if you
I
go
wasn't.
into the future, if you go into the future and see something like, oh shit, like say something's horrible, like Claire's ran off with, Dean, right? You come back to now, can you change that? Because he's gone in the future, Could he come back, change, make
Yeah.
sure that doesn't happen, go back to the future,
And then
that's
check the
happened,
result,
that it
and
happened
then-
or not? Yeah,
Yeah, you
possibly.
could. You could. Yeah, you could. It depends if you're really happy with your life in the present. If you're traveling in the future, there's no risk of you changing your present life.
No, you're right.
And then, you can do things like that, and you can do things like,
Yeah.
like you said, you can put bets on events, make loads of money in a very small period of time.
You can do that going back in time as well, can't you?
You could be influential.
You could do it either way,
You
yeah.
see, there's going to be a World War III. You could go back.
Oh
and
no,
try and
because you
change
couldn't
that.
put the lottery on and zip back to it.
Look what happened to Back to the Future.
You can go in the future and see
Go
what the
back
lottery
to-
results are. You can come
No.
back to present and put the lottery numbers on
Almanac.
for what the winning number is.
Oh yeah, so you're changing your future. You're changing the
Changing
present
your
then, though. If you're going back in time, you're changing your present moment.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whereas
just
if
speak
you're
to my
if
fucking
you're
self.
going at the future,
Time
you
travel.
don't change what's happening, do you?
Time travel, it does your head in. It absolutely does your head in.
Because I'm trying to think of like Back to the Future and like there.
Where he shags his mum or something.
No, I wouldn't fucking go there. Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's
That was the danger, though, wasn't it? That was
I'd go back in time and shag your mum, John.
No, I don't want to go to the future.
So John, go to the
'Cause
future.
I like-
Just happy with the present.
I'm happy with the present. I like the friends and family that I've got now. I'd rather go with the future.
I risk losing what I've got now.
That's
I
what
mean,
you
I
risk
wouldn't
if
be
you go
sat
in the
here doing
past.
this wonderful podcast. I could have
No,
been
but-
out getting smashed with loads of strippers and
Yeah.
who would want
This
that?
is you.
Who would want that? Yeah, I know. No, I'd probably go back in time though, just because I
I want to
want to.
go back in time.
I don't think I want to see my future. I want to see it as it unfolds. Do you know what I mean?
Well, Dean, you're pushing it. Some
It's a
sort.
difficult
I would say.
one, because
Well, that's
then
what
you
I
can
said
change
before,
stuff.
didn't I? So
Say something happens. Say a loved one gets run over. You can go back in time and get back to now
And change
make
it.
sure when that moment comes that that won't happen. So that's quite good.
But then you're playing with death, though, aren't you? Well, death will come for you, though.
However, if you can go back in time, you can also change that.
Final
If
destination.
it happens in present day, then you can go back and make sure it didn't happen. Oh Jesus!
I'm going
I'll go
all
back
night
in
with
time.
this.
I'll go back in time.
Give me the future.
Dean,
I go back in time.
2 for back in time, 1 for the future.
Yep,
Well, isn't
your
that
turn.
lovely?
your turn. Go.
Right. Would you rather get another pair of pliers?
Uh-oh. What's with the
Just after
torture?
pulling your teeth out.
No. Pulling each fingernail
Oh, no.
from your hands yourself, or would you rather barefoot walk through 10 metres of razor sharp glass and razors? 10 metres is quite a distance when you're barefoot. And it's not.
So what am I doing? Sorry, ripping off me. What?
You're ripping your fingernails from your hands with pliers
Yep.
Yourself.
yourself,
Yep.
so it's going to hurt. Or
That would hurt.
barefoot, 10 metres worth of glass and razors, and you've got to walk across it. Either way, you're going to be
You're gonna wreck your feet.
you're going to
Could
be
potentially ruin your-
monumental pain.
Could you ruin your feet entirely so you wouldn't be able to walk anymore, or would it heal?
The bottom of your feet does heal quite well because it's quite thick skin, but
Your heel is.
10 metres of that might not do it much good.
no. And
Your
your fingernails would grow
back
back.
as well, yeah.
Yeah, they would grow
Yeah,
back.
but just imagine the excruciating pain that you're going to go
Yeah,
through
but
just
walking,
ripping
but
them
walking
off.
on that, like them knives and that going, and razors going into your foot, slicing your feet a bit, bleeding. You could bleed out. You wouldn't
You wouldn't be able to walk for
A long time.
a long
Oh
time.
yeah, it's going to be a while before you can walk again.
Oh, but can you imagine sticking a thing under the look like this, like right under.
It's
Yeah.
a torture, isn't it?
And then just.
It used to be a torture.
Once
didn't
you've
it?
done one, it might not be that bad.
Have you seen the films where they put like cocktail sticks underneath
Yeah,
the nails
yeah.
and stuff like that? It's all
No, it's not nice, is it?
But then your hands aren't, even without your nails, they're not going to look that bad. It'll soon heal.
You can put plasters on them.
It'll grow back.
It's about the choice, though, isn't it? You sat there, you think I'm going to have to rip my own nails off, or I'll just walk that 10 metres along there. It's
Yeah.
like,
It's not like ripping a root out where it wouldn't grow back, is it? It would grow back.
Oh, they would grow back.
nails will grow back.
Yeah, of course they would.
Where does it
drink
come
enough.
from? At what point of your body goes, right, we'll have the nail here?
I don't know. Do you drink a lot of
And then
milk?
it decides to grow there, look. Look at your hands now, listeners, right? At what point does it go, right, we need a nail here? weird evolution.
It gives a bit of strength though behind your fingers when you're pushing down on things. Because if you ever lost a nail, because I've trapped it in the
that's
thing.
just skin.
When you push down, it feels weird. There's nothing to support the behind your finger, so it's like there for a reason. It's weird, but it's there.
How long will it take to grow back?
Oh, if you're going to rip the whole entire thing off, I would say a while. Because you'd have to go through gallons and gallons of milk.
What would hurt more?
Help it grow back a bit faster.
What are you going for?
What am I going for? I think I'd take the 10-metre walk. I can't think of anything worse than ripping your own fingers off with pliers.
Knives going in your feet, razors cutting your feet.
Fingernails, I should say, not fingers.
Dean?
It's more, could I get myself in the state of mind to actually rip them off in the first place? It's like pulling your teeth out of like something.
Basically,
at least with
it
the
goes
walk,
against your
you've got your target.
Yeah, after that you're done.
10 metres. That's like...
I mean, you don't even have to walk it, you could run it.
That's longer than this room.
You
That's to like the road, isn't it? From about the end of your kitchen there to the road. Which,
I don't know what would be worse, running it or walking it. Running it is more impact, isn't there? So it could go.
Yeah, but it's over a lot quicker though, isn't it?
It's like getting a hot bath, isn't it?
It's over a lot quicker though, isn't it, than just walking.
Just jump in.
Yeah.
Oh, but it dig right in you.
It all depends on if both case scenarios, a few months down the line, you're fully healed from it, and if that's
you'll be able to still do things without your nails, whereas with your feet buggered, you're screwed for a good few months, aren't you, without being able to walk.
In all honesty, right, after everything that's done,
that's
quite handy, yeah, just sit and watch films.
After everything that's done, your fingernails will go back, your feet, they'll go back to the normal state with a few scars. So you'll be able to walk again, you can use your hand again for babe station.
What if you fall over when you're walking down that thing?
No, you don't fall over.
Your feet.
You don't fall over.
How do you know? I mean, I might fall over.
My rules. You don't fall over. My rules.
Answer, Dean. Dean, go.
If you want stability, mate, okay, I'll give you a Zimmer frame.
I'm thinking about the end. I'm thinking about the end thing. I'm going to heal eventually, so I'm going to have to go with the walk. I think
it's the pain that you're going to.
I'll do the walk because then I know where the target is. Whereas with that, having to do that's hard. Like, but
it's the pain that you're going to endure for both.
You might get away with it as well. It might not be that bad. The races.
No, the razor sharp, mate. Yeah, they're going to be fucking horrendous.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I'll do the walk.
Yeah, I'd rather do the walk. I couldn't think nothing.
I'm not going to do another Would You Rather, so who wants to go next?
I'm not going to do another one. I can't think of another one. Just off the.
Go on then, one more.
You've got another one, John. You've got one more.
One more.
I think I've got another one. Would you rather get a hammer?
Oh, Jesus, these are awful.
And have your toes smashed with a hammer, each and every one of them? Or would you rather have hooks pierced through your nipples and you're hung from the ceiling for a day? So each and every toe is going to be smashed with a hammer. Or you're going to have hooks that are going to be sliced through your nipples and you're going to be hanging from the ceiling for exactly 24 hours.
Oh my goodness, what will your skin end up like after 24 hours? You come back down again. It's going to be like,
what was the first one?
You're going to have your toe smashed with a hammer.
That's not going to be good either.
Toe smashed with a hammer.
Really?
Yeah, hanging from your nipples. It'll ruin you. Your body will be... If it doesn't rip through...
it doesn't rip through. No, it doesn't rip through.
All right, yeah, exactly. All right. That's what I mean.
24 hours.
When you come down, you're going to have skin that's going to just flap.
It's going to be stretched.
It's just flap down your front body. And it'll never go. It'll never go.
But why not?
Because it's wrecked your skin. It'll never repair from that.
You have to have plastic surgery. You have to have bits of skin cut out and then...
Whereas you're smacking your toes, breaking your toes.
Oh,
toes are pretty good at healing.
Yeah, your toes are going to break, son. Yeah, with a hammer.
But they're quite good at healing, aren't they?
But with broken toes, they don't usually put them in plaster or anything, do they? They just try and line them up.
I broke mine and it just kind of sorted itself out.
I
wouldn't be able to.
Just get like a splint.
I'd get away with doing leg day at the gym. So toes.
For fuck's sake, any excuse for him.
Toes. I've got a Would You Rather. I'll do that really quickly.
Right.
Go on, Dean. What would you rather? It's funny I'm getting messages here and I can't see them. Look. Oh, there they all are.
I'd rather someone just hit my toes with a hammer or thing, go through the pain, and then it's done.
Really?
Yeah. I know. See, hanging up from there, I don't think it would be as painful. But it's 24 hours, John. 24 hours to put up with that. That's a long time. And then your skin's all stretched. You have to still go through some kind of rehabilitation to get it sorted out.
Jesus Christ.
They're both not ideal, to be honest. But I'd rather just get the pain over with quickly, job done, and then into healing.
I might change it actually. You're going to get your toes slammed for 24 hours. No, I'm only joking. I think I might have to go for the hanging, mate. I don't know if I could actually...
For 24 hours?
I don't know.
At least with your toes getting smacked, it's done within like 5 minutes. You're hanging there for 24 hours in absolute agony. Are you mental?
Yeah, but my toes though, they're going to fucking kill.
They're going to hurt.
I know that's not going to be a giggle being hung up by your titty ends like, but fuck me. I think it'll have to be I think I'll have to hang. I'll try and fall asleep at some point.
Try and fall asleep. John, stop hanging around.
Yeah, I'm going to be hanging by my booby woobies.
Right, on that note, thanks very much, John. Thank you very much, Dean.
You're welcome.
No problem.
It's been a pleasure.
It
Thanks
has.
for listening. Lovely little people. If you've got any would you rather suggestions, you can post them over to popcornography@hotmail.com or popcorn_media. Or we've got a would you rather Twitter account as well. WYR_podcast. Catchy. I'm going to send it there as well.
Yeah.
Or you can comment on the website, popcornography.co.uk. Lovely jubbly. You've got loads of options. You won't do any of them.
And we're not afraid to cover any subject.
Any subject. It's not been that bad today. They've been a bit painful, but that's what happens when you don't have Graham here.
I'm very surprised by yours, Dean, actually, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I thought, I'll keep it a bit cleaner and a bit more painful this week. We've had painful ones before, so it's a painful podcast, this one.
Good stuff.
Thanks for listening. Love you.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye. See you later.